Hey there, for today's video, I want to talk to you about funnels. Are you a funnel hacker? Do you have ClickFunnels, GoHighLevel, Kajabi, or some other funnel site? Maybe it's System.io. If you are using funnels in your business, congratulations, you are 98% of the way to taking your business to the next level. If you are not using funnels, why not? If you are using funnels, are you building your own funnels or are you paying someone to do it for you? If you are paying someone to do it for you, is it because you consider that a non-value added activity and so you can outsource it to someone else so you can focus on making money? Or are you not doing funnels because you're not exactly clear on what to do and how to make them work? Well, funnels aren't easy, but they're simple, right? If you understand the inner workings of a funnel, not only can you create your own funnel, but you can also outsource it and you'll be able to easily tell if that person is building your funnel knows exactly what they're doing. A lot of people get burned by outsourcing work when they don't understand it themselves. So today's video is all about funnels. I'm going to show you the inner workings of one of my funnels. I created a duplicate demo funnel for this presentation today. I'm going to show you the offer, the upsell, and the downsell, and what all goes into that. So let's get into the funnel building of it all, shall we? For those who don't know me, I am Cecelia Faye Morris, also known as the Digital Marketing Maven, and I teach business owners how to make money online using automation, AI, and Facebook. And wherever you're watching me, please give me some likes, some love, drop a comment, share this video with someone who needs to see it. And if you're watching from YouTube, please subscribe and click that bell so you get notified whenever I post something new. So the first thing I'm going to share with you today is something you might not have seen since math class, but it is so important when you are building out your funnels, especially when you've got a multi-layer funnel, which I suggest you have. So before I share this diagram with you, let me explain exactly what a multi-layer funnel is. So most people start with the lead magnet. Me, I like to start with the offer. To me, the offer is the most important thing. The lead magnet leads to your core offer. So you definitely want to have your offer in mind first and then work backwards. And your offer should be something that helps people make money, but it also helps people who get your lead magnet get through faster, easier, and more efficiently than if they were just to go with the lead magnet alone. Your lead magnet can be free or a low ticket item, but it should always, always, always lead to your offer, which is the core thing you're trying to sell to make some money. And then you can also have a down sell, which is the next layer to the process, which is somebody gets your lead magnet free or paid. They don't want your upsell. You can give them a down sell of something else that will still help them get results faster, easier, and more efficiently than just using the lead magnet on its own. But all the pieces of the puzzle need to work together in this process. All right, so with that, let me share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. And then I'll actually take you behind the scenes of my actual funnel. All right, friends, here we go. Let me make sure my screen is sharing. Yes, it is. This here is a simple funnel, right? So it starts with an offer right here. And then here's another offer, but it's a decision. So if you're not familiar with flowcharts, this is a process, this is a decision. So it starts with the process. They enter in my funnel to get my thing. In this case, it's a paid thing, but it's low ticket. And then they got to make a decision. Do they want to upsell their offer to get results better, faster, and more efficiently than just getting this by itself? If they say yes, they want the new thing. Well, I got another thing that I can offer them as well. You've probably seen this in some of the funnels that you've been in as you've been online in this digital space. And then they can say yes or no. If they say no, I say, okay, I give them the two things that they asked for, and we go on about our merry little way. If they say yes, yes, and get this, they get the full package. So they'll get the first thing, the second thing, and the third thing. But what happens if they say no to the second thing? Well, we don't want them to just go away because they're there and they've already got one thing from us. Let's give them one more chance to see if they want something from us. Another decision, they can say yes or they can say no. So in this path, they said yes, no, yes. Then they only get two of the things, the quick wins and the LinkedIn AI workbook. Or they can say yes, no, no. And all they'll walk away with is the quick wins. And if they don't do anything, they just go back into the abyss and they still stay part of our ecosystem because if you're like me running Facebook ads, my stuff will still show up just for the fact that they clicked on it. So, with that being the case, let's look at all the steps in this funnel: one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So, you might be wondering, well, why do I have these four steps down here? Because when it comes to automation, there's a different delivery system depending on which route they take. So if they take the yes, yes route, then they're going to get one automation. If they take the yes, no route, they're going to get a different automation. If they take the no, yes route, they go in a different place. And if they go the no, no route, they're going into another place altogether. So I know you probably haven't seen a flow chart since high school, so I hope I'm not blowing your mind. But this is the kind of thought process that you need to have when it comes to creating your funnel. So let's go inside my GoHighLevel and I'll show you what this looks like in real time. So here are all the 8 steps that I showed you in my flow chart. So all of these are pages within my funnel. Let's check them out one at a time. All right, so the first one is here, speaker confidence, quick wins. So this is something that I share with my warm audience to give them some quick wins if they are trying to become a booked and busy paid professional speaker. So they'll enter in their information, they'll pay their money, and then they'll go to the next page. The next page is, hey, before you go, let's make the quick wins easier for you to use. Let's do a speaker momentum reset. And then they got some more information. Now, since they've already purchased, all they have to do is click this button and it'll automatically be added to their purchase. Here is their first decision tree. Yes, they want it. They click here. No, they don't. They'll click here. So what happens if they click no? If they click no, they're going to go here. Okay, that's fine. I get it. Why not get my LinkedIn visibility playbook, right? So they'll get my playbook and here's the playbook and they'll get it and they'll be happy and I'll be happy. Or they can say no. So I got a no button down here somewhere. I think I do. Or do they just, nope. Let's see here. I should have a no button around here somewhere. Anywho, I got to add the no button. Again, this is for demonstration purposes only. So yeah, so this is the playbook that they can get if they just said no to the first offer. If they said yes to this, they'll add this, and then they'll go to this page. This page has the workbook as well, right? So whether they say yes or no, they're still going to get the offer of the workbook. But again, in order to keep the purchases straight, if they say yes, yes, I got to send them to a different automation than if they say yes, no. So with that, going back into the funnel, not to make this too complicated, they can say no, I don't want to increase my followers. So if they say no, then they're taken to a thank you page. So again, each step has a different thank you page, but this is the thank you page for the full package. This is the thank you page for if they got something other than the full package. So there's all my thank you pages. I won't get into all of them. But again, it starts with the original offer, speaker confidence, quick wins. It offers them an upsell. They can say yes or no. If they say yes, it adds it to the order. And then they go to here to get the playbook. If they say yes, again, it just adds it to the order. Or they can say no. I knew I had a no thank you here somewhere. Or they can say no, and then they'll just go to the thank you page for the quick wins. If they say yes here, then I'm sorry, if they say no here, they go to this page where they can say yes or no. If they say yes, then they'll get the quick wins and the workbook, but they won't get the speaker momentum reset. Or they can say no, and they'll just be taken to a thank you page. So all roads lead to here, this page, eventually. So once they say yes, they go here. They can say yes or no. Whether they say yes or no, I'm still going to offer them the playbook. Whether they say yes or no, they're going to get a thank you because they got the original thing, the quick wins. So that's kind of what a funnel looks like. And then there's the automation piece. So let me get that pulled up and I'll share that with you. So the thing about the automation is what makes the world go round. The automation happens while you're asleep, while you're at your kid's soccer practice, while you're on vacation, while you're out to dinner, while you're at the grocery store. The automation is such that it gives that instant delivery. There was a study done by MIT that said if you don't deliver something to somebody within the first 3 to 5 minutes of them asking for it, you're probably not going to get the sale. And more importantly, you're probably going to piss them off because we live in such a microwave society that when people make those decisions, they expect those decisions to pop into their inbox. That's just the way people think. So give me a minute. I'm going to go into the funnel of it all so you can see what this looks like. All right. So they get the quick wins that get put into one funnel, and I've got different triggers for how that happens. So they get put in here, they get the email that they get the quick wins, and then they go on their merry little way. If they get the LinkedIn AI purchase, then they go into this. I keep calling it a funnel. They go into this automation. If they get the quick wins with the reset and the LinkedIn, they get a different funnel. So again, there's 4 different paths that they can take, but all these paths auto deliver everything that I promised them. And the trigger will tell it which one of these automations that people get put in. I won't get into the automation piece of it too much. I just wanted to show you what that looks like. So with this funnel that I just shared with you, we had 3 offers. We had the main offer, an upsell, and a downsell. With those 3 offers, we had 4 deliveries, right? Because they could get everything. They can get 2 of the 3, meaning they get 1 and 2, but not 3, or they can get 1 and 3, or they could just get 1. All of those have to have a different automation because the main thing you don't want to do is give people something they didn't pay for. So if I just made your eyes gloss over, you're like, oh my God, what is this? Or more importantly, if I just intrigued you, like, oh my God, I need to have this in my business, then I invite you to join my Master Marketing Masterclass, where inside of that class, we not only teach you how to create amazing offers, but we also help you build out your funnels. So go ahead and click somewhere around this video so you can join in on that masterclass and see the funnel goodness that's waiting for you on the other side. Thank you for watching. I am Cecelia Faye Morris, the digital marketing maven, here to teach you how to make money online using automation, AI, and Facebook. Wherever you're watching me, give me some likes and love, drop a comment. If it's YouTube, subscribe and click that bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And please share with someone you know who can benefit from this information. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.